Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new Call of Duty mobile video, and I'm going to be using the LCAR9, which is the new pistol or automatic pistol, or the automatic secondary weapon you can start using in the game. And I was like, you know what, let me just go in and just get a Gunsmith build for it really quick. And obviously it's really good to make a Gunsmith video, so I thought I'd just hop into rank and just do the best I can. And I'm like, okay. And then this game I also dropped the nuke in, and I was like, you know what, this is a fantastic game. And I just kind of wanted to talk a bit about the weapon, because I know a lot of people in my comments section on some of my other videos were like, yo Evader, make an LCAR9 Gunsmith video, we really want to see one, like we really want one from you, and like just give us your best build for it. And I'm like, you know what, sure, why not. And so this is sort of my take on the gun. I'm going to give you my thoughts and stuff like that. So in terms of like the gun itself, I think it's a cool idea. It's definitely the most unique pistol or the most unique secondary weapon you can use, because it's a fully automatic, secondary. And it's just like one of those things where you can probably pull it up close range. Now, I do think that this gun is definitely not something you want to be using all the time as a secondary. I think there's other secondaries that are better, like the deagle, the knife, just other melee weapons. Probably this is more sort of just like a flashy type of thing. If you want to challenge yourself, I kind of treat this as its own primary weapon. It's like I came into this rank game and I'm like, you know what, I really want to challenge myself and see if I can get a good game, or just try to slay out with it. And obviously I have the vulture perk on it because you run out of ammo really quickly, and I wanted to primarily play with this gun the entire game. And so I definitely think that the gun is pretty, solid in a lot of things, but it's definitely not the best in, medium range or far range. This gun really excels at the close range, combat quartering with your opponents. So you're definitely going to want to take close range gunfights at all times with this. Like, you're not going to want to use this, super far range, even medium range. It's really bad. And I have the longest, like I said, my attachments for the gun are pretty heavy duty, so like it gives you the maximum amount of range possible for the gun. And like you're gonna want that because the bullet spread, and like it feels like the gun just feels better to use when you do have the OWC Ranger barrel on it with the agency suppressor. And also the other attachments, because it does have a lot of vertical and horizontal recoil. The horizontal recoil was a bit of an issue, but I solved that with the Gunsmith build, obviously. So and just being able to slay out here, I did get a really lucky game. This was a once in a lifetime legendary rank match where like the opponents I was playing against were really bad, and so it was obviously very lucky that I was able to drop a nuke in here, because obviously with this gun it would be really difficult to drop a nuke. And so, yeah, I mean, overall, I would say the gun is, really nice to use. If you really want to challenge yourself, it's definitely a gun you might want to try. And as you can see here, I just got the nuke. So, yeah, so I'm probably going to call that in soon. But, obviously, yeah. So, I mean, I'm just going hand here, just absolutely annoying these people. Like, these guys were really bad. Like, I queued into a legendary rank lobby that was just so bad. So, it's not, every once in a blue moon, you hop into a legendary rank game and you're like, man, these opponents are just so bad. So I got really lucky, because like I said, it's a hard gun to use. It's definitely a hard weapon to use, a hard secondary weapon to use. So you're going to want to be extremely accurate, and the iron sights for it are not the best. I got to admit, I really don't like the iron sights for it. Maybe if you have like the new, mythic version, or the one that comes with the new skin in the lucky draw or the mythic draw, in that case you can probably get like a better skin for it that will give you better iron sights. But I mean, it's okay, the gun's okay. I definitely personally I wouldn't use this gun at all as my secondary, but since you guys requested a Gunsmith build for it, I was like, you know what, why not? This is one of the new weapons that came out this season, and I figured I got to make a new video on it. But overall, the gun's pretty cool to use. It's definitely a flashy weapon you want to pull out close range, and it's like in those scenarios where you can kind of use it as an SMG. But yeah, it's definitely a very versatile weapon. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like and comment, and definitely subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.